Just about a week ago, I encountered a video on social media, and this video wasn't really anything new, but it was just really thought-provoking because it was a completely new mindset shift that I realized in myself. Because lately, as I told you in an earlier video, when I spoke about how my mindset had started to shift, and I basically went a few days without my phone and I reflected upon my actions lately, and I basically came up with the idea to really start all over again and really get into it again. And I thought to myself that what is something that I can do in order to improve myself? And I was kind of seeking out on social media. I was still indulging to some degree, but I came across a video from a person who had basically made it in the material sense. I don't know if he is fulfilled, but it seemed like a pretty honest and decent guy. And it was the first time I encountered his videos. I don't remember what his name was, no offense to him or anything, but I encountered a video of his, and he basically said that if you want to progress, you need gratitude, because without gratitude, the universe won't reward you for the things that you want to acquire. So basically, gratitude is one of the most important things. And before you click off this video, I just want you to know this, that gratitude is really important, and I will explain why and how it has impacted me and such tremendous ways that I can't even explain in words to some degree. But it's really interesting because, for example, when I went to sleep that night, I thought to myself, tomorrow morning I'm waking up, I'm having a cold shower. And this was 2 days ago or 3 days ago, in the beginning of this week. I thought to myself, I have to wake up and I have to do a cold shower because I'm in a country where it's safe to live. I have a really good family around me. I'm really grateful for the things that I have around me. So I'm going to wake up and I'm basically going to put myself through some struggle just to prove to the universe and to myself that I can actually improve myself whilst I have the modern day technology. I have the junk food, I have all of these things, but I choose the hardest path. So I immediately when I wake up, I feel oh crap, I don't want to do this. And I went into the cold shower and I put it on, and my body instantly starts freezing because I know what I'm about to set myself up for. So I go into the shower and I hop into it, and I felt really cold, and it was really hard. It was basically a struggle for me to actually just finish that. And after it, I felt amazing. I hadn't really remembered the feeling of dopamine and the rush that you get in the morning, and I immediately woke up and my brain started to produce these thoughts about myself that I can actually prove to myself that I can do this, I can improve myself, I can do all of these things as long as I am just grateful for what I have, and I have the humility to accept that it will be hard and I can still make a lot of progress. And as I've described earlier, in a few other videos, I have talked about concepts that are pretty similar to this, but the message that I want to convey is pretty simple with this one, is that if you simply aim to become more grateful, and then you place that in a manner where you can use that to improve yourself even more if you feel that is useful. For example, for me, I've now started to read a bit more, and to be honest, I haven't really been into reading that much since I started my own self-improvement journey. I've seen all of these self-help books and I bought some of them, and I've started to read them, and then I haven't really finished them. I haven't really been consistent with it. I've just felt like it was a huge struggle for me. But during the last 3 or 4 or 5 days or a week, I've actually started to read again, and I've actually started to, not again, but I've actually started to read, and I've actually started to improve my life. And what is pretty interesting is that I don't really feel this euphoric feeling that I've had before, and when I started to improve myself, but I still feel this sense of purpose and kind of a fire inside of me that wants to conquer and that wants to accomplish my goals and wants to see what I'm made for and what can I accomplish with this life. And basically that's all I am aiming at the moment. So for example, right now I didn't really set myself up for recording, but I just felt like recording, because once you start to try to improve yourself in a manner that is actually sustainable for yourself, for example, if I want to hang out with my friends but my timetable doesn't say I'm allowed to, then I follow my timetable, right? That has been me earlier, but now I can still be with my friends. I'm more balanced in that sense, but I'm still 10 times more productive just because I've started to improve myself, and I'm aiming for something like better, and I'm aiming for a higher purpose that is like my own growth and my own fulfillment as an individual. And that is pretty much all I had to say for this video. For the last like 3 videos, I think I haven't really had a script, so I'm just thinking of a story, I'm thinking of a lesson, and then I'm just taking it as it goes. So I really do hope that you got some value out of this video, and I'll see you in the next one.